big changes is happening. The government just tightened our EC ruling. So what did they tighten? Firstly, our deferment payment is removed. Secondly, our first-timer scheme has been removed. Third, our priority period for our second-timer extends for 2 years. In my opinion, the government is actually cooling down the EC market. Why is that so? Previously, our EC are for the middle-class families. Today, the EC prices are actually closing up the gap from the resale condo in OCR and the new EC. And because of our DPS previously, many buyers could stretch their finances aggressively. That makes our EC as an extremely powerful upgrading asset. What really scares me is the buyers that wait, because they no longer can use DPS and they will need to have a lot of reserve funds. That means if you are an upgrader serving your current mortgage loan, if you are getting an EC right now, you need to mortgage 2 loans. And regarding about the 10 years MOP, which means if you're gonna wait for your unit for like 3 to 5 years and you need to wait for another 10 years to actually sell your property, which means it's 15 years. Does it still worth it to actually consider EC? So now let's talk about the developer impact. It means that higher priority will be given to the first timer, and after the DPS is removed, as I mentioned earlier, there's some unlaunched EC, and the second timers will actually take this as their opportunity, which means that the new upcoming launches will have very strong demand due to the cooling measure. This will actually reduce the demand, especially when the demands usually come from the second time. So now developers also have to reassess how buyers react to this new ruling. Future EC land bid will be more conservative. So developers also need to price the EC more carefully to actually sit into our first timer affordability. So unit mix may also change. The developer have to cater to first timer rather than the upgraders. Anyway, we have also existing ECs, which is 5 of them. They are not going to impact. They will only impact the new EC that are upcoming. So actually, ask yourself honestly, are you one of the upgraders that are sitting on the fence right now? Or are you the young family still figuring out what's your next move? Are you worried that your upgrading window is closing soon? Because it might be. Don't let the policy change decide your future. Message or DM me today. Anyway, those who bought your EC, congratulations. Those who haven't, you can actually contact me. I can actually give you a breakdown on your income, your savings, and your long-term goal. The last thing you want is looking back 2 years later and wish that you actually act earlier. So act now.